What's going on, guys? It's Char here, back with another Fantasy Flight Games weekly challenge. I think this is week 6, and it's Flower Power, and it tasks us with using the Groot hero to defeat Ronan. Some of the details of the challenge are that Groot has to have the Power Stone at the end of the scenario, and he also must be at full health. Now, if y'all know anything about me, I don't play Ronan a lot, I don't play Venom Goblin a lot. My max that I'm at right now to comfortably take down is Expert Magneto, so this is definitely going to be challenging for me. So challenging, in fact, I've never even beat Ronan on Expert once, I've never beat Venom Goblin on Expert once. I'm working my way to becoming a better Expert player, but when I fought Ronan the first time, he's so hard. So we're doing Ronan on standard. I still think it's going to be a challenge even with this deck, but we're going to get down to the table and try it out. So we're down at the table now, and we have basically all of Ronan set up. When I tell you guys I don't play Ronan, I really do not play him. I don't know what his encounter sets do. I played him one time when I just went through playing at least every villain once, and this was on a Gamora deck, and I was barely able to rush him down on standard. Groot is a hero that I've played probably 2 times exactly. I was just trying him out against Rhino, against Claw. I do that for every hero in the game. And man, using his precon, it was tough. If you guys saw my previous video, if not, go ahead and check it out. But you know, we're here with the Groot deck. We're on Justice Groot. We're going to try and get some Confuses down, which is hard because he starts off the game with the universal weapon. So we can just get to actually playing. So when we look at the setup here, the setup for Ronan on Interception Imminent says to put the Kree command ship environment in play and the Milano support in play. And then we're going to attach the universal weapon to Ronan, and the first player gets the Power Stone. So if you guys have not played Ronan before, the Kree command ship is just a permanent extra encounter card, which is really rough, but it does have a first player interrupt. When a treachery is revealed, I can exhaust the Milano and spend 1 resource and cancel its when revealed effect, which is some sort of saving grace of having to get 2 encounter cards every turn. The Power Stone says any hero or villain that deals 3 or more damage gains control of it. It's just a +1/+1 stat buff. Ronan, he starts off with 2 scheme, 2 attack on standard. He comes in with toughness. The universal weapon also gives him +1/+1, and he gains stalwart, so he actually can't be confused right now. We're going to go ahead and flip over the main scheme, see if there's anything else we need to take care of. No, all it says is first player action. I can exhaust Milano and remove 3 threat, and it comes in with 2 threat of its own. Now, a good idea on Groot is that, from what I understand, you want to stay down and get some growth counters, but the problem with that is that when we have the Power Stone, Ronan has a special ability that says give him 1 additional boost card whenever he activates against us if we have the Power Stone. We're still going to try our best here to stay down the first turn. If we can, maybe we'll exhaust the Milano to do that. But man, he has really good odds of just completely popping the main scheme. He only has to scheme for 5 and he gets 2 boost cards, so he has really good odds, but we'll see if we can do that. Okay, let's go ahead and get shuffling up. I have the villain deck shuffled, but I will go ahead and shuffle it again. Let's get the player deck shuffled up here. Oh. Okay, we're on Justice Groot for today. Groot does a lot of things with his growth counters. He can remove growth counters to prevent him from taking damage. And alright, let's put this down. And let's draw up for our hand size here of 6. We have Monica Chang, Vine Shield, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is interesting. So I really don't care for a lot of Groot's upgrades. Like this one gets +2 thwart. I'm not a fan of. I Am Groot, definitely not. I think Monica Chang and the Power of Justice is good. Vine Shield I'm not, but Lashing Vines is okay. So I think I'm just gonna discard these 3 and then draw up 3 more. We really want to find Fertile Ground. I was thinking of discarding 6, but what can we do? Root Stomp, We Are Groot, and Arrows. Okay. That's that. And let's get started here. Oh wait, I forgot I have to put these tokens out. And then I think that's the only one. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, Ronan has 14 HP toughness. So I think we want to start off by getting out Monica Chang for sure. Or do we get out Eros? No, Monica Chang is much better. So we're going to spend these 3 resources. I'm going to go ahead and play Monica Chang. She's going to come in and she's going to search my deck, hand, and discard pile for a copy of Surveillance Team and put it into play, and then put 1 extra Snoop counter on it. So there we go. We got a Surveillance Team there. It's going to come in with 4 counters. It should be pretty good for us. And then we can remove a counter to remove 1 threat from a scheme. Let's go ahead and put this in here. 4. And then we go ready. Okay, we have 3 cards left in our hand. I think maybe we try and just flip up here, even though I said I didn't want to. I think it's probably our best play. Oh, I want to use Groot's ability, which says place 2 growth counters on him. Limit 1. Oh, it says limit once per round. Yes. So we'll do that. Then what we want to do is, I think we have to get Eros out here. So I'm going to go ahead and spend this resource and exhaust the Milano to get Eros out. I think we'll keep the Lashing Vines, even though we won't really have a chance to do anything with it. We're going to go ahead and flip up here. So Groot's ability, Floral Colossus, says when we would take any amount of damage, we can remove that many. We have to, it's a force interrupt, remove that many growth counters. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to have Monica Chang go ahead and swing for 1 to break Ronan's tough status. Then she's going to take a consequential. We're going to have Arrows thwart for 2 off of the main scheme, bringing it down to 0. And then we are going to have Groot exhaust to attack here to deal 3 damage to Ronan, bringing him from 14 down to 11. I don't think we need to take the universal weapon from him yet because we don't have a confuse, so I think we'll just ready up. Also, Arrows takes a consequential. Okay, it's ready up. We're gonna draw back up. Do I want this in my hand? I'll keep it. 2, 3. Think Fast gives us a flip down here. 2 Think Fast really isn't great, but you know, we'll work with it. Okay, we're gonna ready everything up. It's gonna go up by 2. Ronan is gonna activate against us. Since we have the Power Stone, he's gonna get 2 boost cards for this. I'm gonna have Monica Chang block this attack here. He's gonna swing for a base of 2, 3, and he gets 2 boost cards. If this activation is an attack against piercing, really glad it's not overkill. So he's at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so he dealt 7 damage with double piercing, but it does not matter. Now we're gonna get 2 face down encounter cards. So we do have the ability to cancel 1 if it's a treachery and it's particularly bad, but we'll see. Oh, Monica Chang is definitely defeated. Sorry about that, my dog was barking. Let's go ahead and resolve these encounter cards. First one, Rogue Vessel Surge, forced interrupt on the villain. Phase ends, deal 1 damage to each player. First player action, exhaust Milano, and well, this sucks. That's like really bad. Okay, so I take 1 damage at the end of every phase, and I have to exhaust Milano and spend 2 resources to discard this card. That's really bad. Let's see the next one. Oh, it surges. Single-Minded Fury. Ronan the Accuser attacks a player who controls the Power Stone. Okay, so he's going to attack us here. I'm going to go ahead and block with Arrows. Gets 2 boost cards because we have the Power Stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He swings for 7. Arrows gets defeated. And then we get the last card here. You stand accused. Ronan and the Accuser attacks you with +1 attack. Okay, so we are going to get attacked by Ronan here. I think we're going to exhaust to defend. Or we can cancel it with the Milano, but then we can't get rid of the Rogue Vessel. Let me think of my turn real quick. If you want to cancel it with the Milano, that's 1. And then 1 resource. So I can spend this. Clear the area. Will let me draw into another card. And I still won't be able to play the Lashing Vines. It's really bad. But I think we'll cancel the Use Stand Accused. So we're going to go ahead and exhaust the Milano and spend a resource. And just cancel the Use Stand Accused. Because I guess I'd rather just keep the Power Stone. Lets us do a bit of damage. Okay, it's back to us. We're going to have Groot, I think. Yeah, we're going to have Groot swing for 3 onto Ronan here. Bringing him down to 8. Oh, also I take 1 damage because of Rogue Vessel at the end of every villain phase. Then I think we're going to do clear the area by spending Root Stomp. Honestly, I feel like rushing it might not be the worst idea in the world. Like maybe I should keep those, but we're going to go clear the area here. We're going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. If I remove the last threat from the scheme, draw a card. Power of Justice. Do we keep this and hope we draw into something that we can play it on and maybe just spend the Lashing Vines? Because I'm not seeing me being able to play that. Oh man, okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the hero action on the universal weapon. We're going to take 2 damage. So we're going to remove 1 Groot counter because we're forced to. Growth counter and then 1 from here. So we're down to 9. We're going to shuffle it into the encounter deck. And then get 1 face down encounter card. Wait, what is the order it says? Okay, we deal it first, and then we shuffle the universal weapon into the encounter deck. So he no longer has Stalwart. But man, we're getting 3 cards this turn. 3 encounter cards, and... oh man, this is going to be rough. This is definitely going to be rough, but what can you do? Yeah, we're going to just spend the Tangling, Lashing Vines for Think Fast. We're going to take 1 damage, bringing us down to 8, and we're going to confuse Ronan here. It can only be played if you are a Guardian character. So Ronan is confused. Gives us an opportunity to flip down here. We're going to use this action to get 2 growth counters. And that's it. We'll keep this in our hand. Okay, I'm going to draw back up to 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, these cards are so terrible. I'm looking for like any setup cards, but we are not finding them. That's okay. Okay, so this is going to go up by 2 onto the main. He's going to try and activate against us. He can't because he's confused. Now we are going to... we have the 1 from shuffling the universal weapon, and then we get 2 more. So we have to resolve special delivery. Alter ego. You may exhaust the Milano. If you do not, the villain schemes with +1 scheme. He's going to... yeah, it's instantly going to pop. We're going to exhaust the Milano. We just have to hope he doesn't get another activation, which is a lot to ask for. Kree Private with Quick Strike comes in. Okay. Don't have to worry about that. Pincer Maneuver. Hinder 2. First player action, exhaust the Milano, remove 2 threat from the scheme. It comes in with 5. That's really not too bad, all things considered. Okay, it's back to us. So the Milano is exhausted here. We're going to use Growth Spurt here to add 2 more counters. Oh, we also take 1 damage, so we're down to 7. We don't, since we were on our alter ego, we don't have the forced interrupt to prevent that damage. Okay. I don't think I can... no, I can. Yeah, okay, I can get rid of Pincer Maneuver, so... I need to see how I play this out. So we need clear the area. What do we spend? I guess maybe Vine Spikes, but I think my Vine Spikes is actually decent at this point. I think we need the double for Root Stomp just to defeat this Kree Private. It's just a matter of, do I want to throw away the Vine Spikes or the Power of Justice or Fruition? Getting these counters really isn't... if I throw this away... Man, I feel like we throw fruition away. Because Vine Spikes and the Power of Justice gives us more options. So I think that's what we have to do. Okay, so we're going to flip up here. I'm going to go ahead and use Groot to thwart for 2 off of Pincer Maneuver. It's going to bring it down to 3. Because I have +1 with the Power Stone. We're going to use a Surveillance Team here to take a counter off and bring this down to 2. Oh yeah, there we go. And then we're just going to spend Clear the Area using our Fruition as a resource to remove 2 threat from a scheme. If it removes the last threat, we can draw a card. That gets rid of Pincer Maneuver. We're going to draw up. Surveillance Team. Okay, see, this is interesting now. I think we just keep the Vine Spikes then. Dude, it would be so good if we could play it, but I don't think we'll be able to. So I'm going to spend this double here. So you can Root Stomp, deal 5 damage to an enemy. If it defeats it, put a growth counter on Groot. So we're going to go ahead and go up to 5 here. It's going to resolve the Root Stomp. Do I put the Surveillance Team or do I just keep the Power of Justice? Man, I wish the Milano wasn't exhausted. I can't ever get rid of this Rogue Vessel. This is tough. I think it's better to get the Surveillance Team out. I'm just going to put it out. It's going to get 3 Snoop counters on it, so we can just remove some threat. Because we don't have the Power Stone anymore to make up for Groot's lack of thwart. Well, we'll keep the Vine Spikes and ready up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Under Surveillance is great. Think fast. Okay, I think we'll get a flip here. I just really hope, I don't know. If we can get rid of this Rogue Vessel, it'd be great. If we can't, it is what it is. So we're going up to 4 here. Ronan's going to attack us with 2 boost cards. We do have 5 counters here. I'm trying to see if I want to defend. I think the answer is no. We'll just take this damage. He's going to swing for 2, 3, 4, and then attach the Power Stone to Ronan. So I think this counts for the ability. So he attacked us for 5. That just removes all our growth counters. Now he's running our 2 encounter cards. So let's do the first one. Fanaticism. So it surges and it attaches to Ronan. I know what this one does. He gets 2 Fury counters. When he attacks, it gains Overkill and Piercing. And it surges into another card. So it says the villain attacks you. So now he's getting Overkill and Piercing for this attack. That's pretty bad. We don't have any growth counters. At 7 HP and he's swinging with a base of 4. I have to defend here. So it's going to swing for a base of 4, 5, 6. Well, there's the second one gone. That gets rid of one of them. I defended for 3, so I take 4 damage. Yeah. Then we get one more. So, Superior Tactics. Power Stone cannot be unattached from Ronan. Attached when revealed, attach the Power Stone to Ronan. If it's already attached, it gains extra. It gives 1 extra threat per player. And that's back to us. Okay, we're at 4 health. This isn't looking great, but it's not looking terrible either. So we have to play the Think Fast. I think we have to take 1 damage from the Rogue Vessel, bringing this down to 3. I think we can get rid of the Rogue Vessel here. If we spend the Milano in this, we can probably then play... No, I don't think we can get rid of the Rogue Vessel. I think we still have to deal with it. Because I would rather throw up an Under Surveillance and then a Think Fast. Man, the Rogue Vessel's really tough. We have Vine Spikes. Dude, Exhausting Milano is so bad here. I mean, if anything, we can only ever play like 1 card. And I think we have to get rid of the Rogue Vessel. I'm going to go ahead and Exhaust Milano, spend 2 resources, spend this double here. We're just going to get rid of this. We're going to spend this resource for Think Fast. We're going to take 1 damage to confuse an enemy. So Ronan is now confused. It's going to give us a chance to flip down here. I think we just need new cards in hand. I think I'm going to spend this to play the Vine Spikes. It's just been sitting in my hand for too long. I feel like at this point, I'm either playing it or I'm not. I'll exhaust both of these to remove 2 threat from the main. But it's going to go back up anyways. And we're going to flip down. We're going to use his ability to get 2 growth counters, and then we're going to ready everything up. Okay. Six. I need some tempo. Nick Fury, I mean, okay, Nick Fury is here, but man, we got all of these cards that we want to see in the same hand. We'll see what we can do. Okay. He's going to go up to 4. He's going to try and activate against us. He can't because he is confused. Now he's going to get 2 boost cards. First one, the Universal Weapon is back. He has Stalwart once again. Next one, Kree Private with Quick Strike. Okay, we're in alter ego form, so that does nothing. We're going to take a damage. We're down to 1 health here. And it's back to us. I'm going to go ahead and recover to heal by 4, up to 5. We're going to go back up to 2 growth counters. Going to have Nick Fury come in playing these 3 resources plus the Milano. We're going to have him draw 3 cards. Okay. This is not an easy choice. Kind of looks like we're already on the back foot here. I'm not sure how we're recovering from this. Like I don't even think I can flip up. So I think because of that I have to play Dazzler, but I can't because this is a hero action to remove the Universal Weapon. Yeah, this is really rough. I think our best play is just... We're going to spend 1 here. Put down an Endurance. I'll put it over here. I get 3 extra health, so that brings me up to 8. I'm going to spend 1 for deft focus. And then... Yeah, this is really rough. I'm not sure what we do here. Let's flip up. I think we'll keep the Dazzler in hand. I think we'll have Nick Fury attack Ronan for 2 here. He's going to take a consequence. So I think we just have to start hitting him. I think like the Kree Private has to kind of be ignored until we get damage. We're just going to lower the main by 2 again. And we'll just end our turn. We'll keep Dazzler in hand. 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's back to us. Going to ready up. Just have to live this Fanaticism hit here, which I think we should be able to. It's going to go up by 2, up to 4. We are then going to take an attack from Ronan. He has 1, 2, 3, and then he has base of 2, so he's swinging for 5. We're going to block with Nick Fury. It has piercing and overkill. He's dealing 6 damage, so Nick Fury takes 2, and then the rest of the damage goes into Groot's 4 counters, and then Fanaticism is gone. Then what's going to happen is the Kree Private is going to hit us for 1, bring us down to 7. Now we get 2 encounter cards. Okay. First one. Cannonade. Exhaust Milano and remove 3 threat. It comes in with 4. And it's just a extra icon. Now we get 1 more. Blindside. Peril. Choose 1. Either exhaust the Milano, spend 2 fists, or stun the first player. I think we just exhaust the Milano. And that's back to us. Okay. What can we do? Guess we don't have much of a choice here. We have to flip down. I mean, that's kind of what it always looks like. And just start trying to lay on some damage onto Ronan. I mean, I don't think we have much of a choice. Fertile Ground is really tough. We can't get that out, but we have to flip down and just start dealing damage. We have no growth counters to even let us get some extra damage. What happens when he goes to stage 2? He gets toughness. He gets cut the power side scheme. Okay. Or do I let him... What does he get when he gets this? No, we can't let him get to that. I think we're going to spend 4 resources to go ahead and play Dazzler here. Dazzler's going to come in and confuse an enemy. We're going to confuse Ronan. Yeah, I think we just have to deal damage here. We're going to have Dazzler swing for 2 and Groot swing for 2, bringing Ronan down to 2 health. I think we're going to have to spend our activation to actually... this stays at 4. And then I think we have to spend both surveillance teams just to keep this down. So they're both going to get defeated here. Yeah, we're just going to thwart for 2 off of that. And we're going to flip down and get 2 growth counters. And it's back to us. And, I meant that's the end of the turn. Going to draw up 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, build support at the very end. I am Groot. Okay. And then we need 2 more cards. We're going to get a face down encounter card here. Oh, I didn't actually take 2 damage and... Okay, hold on. So I forgot to use that hero action before I flipped down. I would have done it anyway, so this would just be the extra one, just so that we can actually confuse him. So yeah, we would have gotten that, and then it would have shuffled up. So technically, this is the card we should have gotten for that, and then I'll shuffle up and get the one that we should have gotten from decking out. Deck is pretty thin here. And we're getting, what, 4 encounter cards this turn? It's not looking great. We are going to try our best. Okay, we're going to get 1 more, and then we get 2 more when we actually get to the encounter phase. So we have 5 here. We got to shuffle up our deck. Oh gosh, what is this? Creep Private. I think I put it in my discard on accident. Whew, 4 encounter cards coming up. I'm not feeling great about our odds, but we have to try and push. We don't have any other choices. We do have the vine spikes. I mean, there's some. 3 and 4. Okay, the doubles here are, they don't accomplish a whole lot. I can deal 4 with that, but yeah, it's not looking too hot. Okay. It's to Ronan. He's going to try and scheme, but he can't because he is confused. Then this guy is going to scheme for 1. Sorry, this went up to 4, and now it's going to go up to 5. And it pops at 7. So we also get 2 more encounter cards. So we're going to resolve them. Let's put them in order. All right, first one. You stand accused. He schemes with +1 scheme. I think we just have to let this go. Or do we spend the resource and exhaust the Milano? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll spend I am Groot. We'll cancel that one. And then the next one, I'm assuming he's gonna get another scheme activation, but we have to at least try. Peril. Exhaust Milano, spend 2 lightning bolts or discard 1 card at random. Just spend the 2 lightning bolts. I mean, it could hit it anyways. Okay, 1 more. Oh, sorry, 2 more. This card surges. We get this card. He gets the universal weapon back. And then Kree Commando Patrol. I can no longer thwart the main. Okay, it's back to us. We're going to use Groot's ability. Go up to 4 here. It's just like, how can I even get this win? I think I need like 2 root stomps to draw into next turn. Not even. That's only 10 damage. Man, this is really rough. We have builds for at the complete bottom of the deck. We never got Fertile Ground. And then he got the Universal Weapon twice, so it would have been nice to just scheme. Yeah, this is really rough. And the tough he gets is really the issue. I don't have like a cheap ally to just stop that. We just have to go for it. Like, we don't have a choice. I think we go Fruition, I am Groot. Yeah, I mean, we just don't have the choice here. No, it's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, we have to try it. So we're gonna have... Man, like, we can't even get the Power Stone. Like, everything about this is so bad. We're gonna spend the Fruition here to get 2 growth counters. We're gonna go up to 6. We're gonna go ahead and flip up. We're gonna have Groot swing for 2 onto Ronan. That's gonna knock him to phase 2. He's gonna come in with 18 health and toughness. Then we search for the cut the power side scheme. I don't know if we've seen that yet. I don't think we have, so I'll look in the encounter deck. Comes with 3, and we can't thwart the main, but we already can't thwart the main because of the patrol. So it's gonna pop for sure. Oh yeah, it's gonna pop. Oh, this is so bad. We have like 1 turn to kill him. Okay. So bad, so bad. Okay, then we're gonna have Dazzler break the tough here. And then we're going to go ahead and spend 2 for Genius for I am Groot. We're gonna deal damage equal to the growth counters on him. That's gonna bring him from 18 down to 12. And we're gonna discard this and try and draw into some attacks. We're gonna ready everything up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have a root stomp. I mean, Nick Fury, maybe? It's possible. Okay, let's see. This is going to go up to 7. This is going to pop. So, the Power Stone's already attached to him, so he's just going to get a face-down boost card. It's going to flip over. Starts with 1 per player. And if the Power Stone's attached to Ronan, threat can't be removed from that scheme. There are 3 different ways that I can't thwart. But he's going to attack right now. We're going to block with Dazzler. He gets another boost card. Space of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dazzler is defeated. Okay. Then these 2 guys are going to attack. We're going to go down to 3 health. And I don't think I can... I don't think I have a choice here if I can cancel the Milano. I think I need the Milano for the turn if we're going to try and get this kill. So we're going to get 2 encounter cards. Let's see. Caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support. Do I need Def Focus? It would be nice. Or do I do Fine Spikes? This is really rough. If I can play Nick Fury, I gotta think about this because I need to be at full health for the challenge. If I can play Nick Fury, draw 3. Now I just don't have the damage. I'd have to draw 3, so he does 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'd still be short. So I think Nick Fury has to deal 4 damage, but that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm not sure it really matters. Then we have to get rid of the deft focus. And then we're going to go to the next one. Shadow of the Past. Okay. Let's get our Nemesis set. Where is that? After the villain phase begins, deal 2 indirect damage to each player. After he activates, deal 2 indirect damage to each player. And then these are going to get shuffled in. Wow, this is... yeah. We're going to try and get a defeat here, but I don't think we're going to be able to complete the challenge. It's going to come in with 3. And it's going to go back to us. We do have the Milano ready, so... we're going to go ahead and spend the Milano and these 3 resources to play Nick Fury. Nick Fury is going to come into play. He's going to draw us 3 cards. 3. I think even with all our attack events, we still don't have it. That's crazy. I'm just going to spend these 2. Go ahead and play a Root Stomp. We're going to deal 5 to Ronan. Bringing him down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 health. We're going to get a growth counter. Go up to 4. Yeah, we just needed a double and not to get caught off guard, I guess. We're going to have Groot go ahead and swing for 2 here. We're going to exhaust with Iron Spikes. We're going to remove a growth counter. And deal 4 to him. Bring him down to 3. Then we're going to have Nick Fury attack him for 2. And that leaves him at 1 HP. And I think that's the end of the road for us. I don't think there's anything we can really do to stop what's coming. So that's, yeah. He schemes for a base of 3. It's going to go up to, sorry, this goes up to 1, 2, 3, 4. He seems at the base of 4. It's gonna go up to, yeah. So we have to stay hero mode. I mean, I guess instead of trashing the other Root Stomp, we keep it in hand. We just have to stay up. I mean, we can try and get a win here, but there's no way that we can complete the challenge. It's gonna go to 1. Okay, and now it's back to us. We're gonna drop 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Let's just play the villain face out. I think we might be able to get a win, but we definitely are failing a challenge. It's going to go up by 2. Ronan is going to attack us with a base of 3, 4, 5. Oh, at the beginning of the villain phase, deal 2 indirect damage to each player. We'll deal 1 to Nick Fury and then 1 to Groot. Oh, wait, our health doesn't go down. It's our counters. Nick Fury's going to block this attack. So it's a base of 5. Wait, oh, I just picked that up. If this card is inactive, if this activation is an attack, he gets 3 boost icons. So that goes up to 8, and I keep forgetting about that thing there. So that was 9 damage. So now all of these guys are going to attack me. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 goes off of here. Then I take 3, and then he has a force response after he activates, deal 2 indirect damage. So I go down to 2 health. And now we get 2 encounter cards. So there's the first one, you stand accused. I must do this. I have to cancel this. Let's get rid of, I don't know, Lashing Vines. That would have been nice last turn. And we'll cancel that. And then advance. Oh my gosh, I think we still lose. All right, let's see it. So it's 2, 3, 4, base of 4. Okay, nothing. So 2, 3, 4. So it goes from 3 to 7. And it's back to us. Okay. If only I had a way to actually heal more. But this is definitely a failed challenge here. We have the Root Stomp. It doesn't really matter because it's like, man, we're 4 health off of the challenge. I think you have to be at full health. Or maybe it's you have to have taken no damage. But we'll just, I mean, it's not like it matters. Just play this for 3. Put Monica Chang, get a surveillance team in here. 3. We'll flip down and heal 4, bringing us up to 6. And Monica Chain's going to swing for 1 and knock out Ronan the Accuser. So that was Ronan on standard. Not exactly the outcome I wanted to see. I wanted to be able to complete the challenge, but it was still a good game. I'm surprised we were even able to survive that long, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't play Ronan. This is, I think, literally my second time playing him. I'm just not ready for this, honestly speaking. It was a fun game. We'll get down to the table and we'll look at the deck list. Okay, everyone, no spoilers. You've already seen the game, but we were able to defeat standard Ronan, but we did not complete the challenge. I usually like to do these in one shot. I don't like trying to get perfect attempts, multiple attempts, and whatnot. So that was my attempt at the challenge this week, trying to play a hero that I don't often play, and definitely against a villain that I don't often play against at all. Second time ever being on camera. So we were able to get the win, not able to complete the challenge. That's okay. See, the reason I like to do it in one shot is like, sure, if I try and mulligan constantly or like do numerous takes and try and open fertile ground in my opening hand, I feel like a game where I opened up fertile ground in my first hand and was able to get it on the board versus the game we just played where I got it at the exact bottom of the deck are two completely different games. That one extra card, I literally flipped every single turn. It could have made such a difference, but that's not the game and that's not the hand we were dealt, which is fine. Let's go ahead and check out our ally lineup real quick. This is kind of like a pseudo flow like a butterfly deck. It just has a lot of confuses because the Guardians really have this. Anytime I play the Guardians in Justice, I want to put triple Think Fast, and this card is crazy. You take 1 damage only if you have a Guardian trait, and you confuse an enemy. Disguise is just something fun I wanted to throw in. Like sometimes maybe if I got a confuse and I wanted to flip down, it's technically better thwart than just thwarting for 1. Clear the area just because, you know, Groot thwarts 1, and then most things in the game are 3, so this can pick up the other 2, draws a card, and then we have to float like a butterfly here. If you look at the ally lineup, we're on Cypher, which draws us a card if we attack a confused enemy. Eros is just generic good Justice ally. Spider-Woman, if there's a confused enemy, she costs 1 less, so it's a 2 cost ally with 3 health is pretty strong. Dazzler we have for a confused. Nick Fury just gets tempo and card draw. And you know, we had to throw in Monica Chang. The OG triple surveillance team, such a good combo. Very fun. On our resources, we're just on double resources and then 2 of the yellow doubles. Now, for our upgrades and supports, we had build support, which is another card that I wanted to throw in because I thought it was a bit saucy. He get us Helicarrier and a couple other cards. But man, this was at the bottom of the deck with fertile ground, but it is what it is. Death Focus, because almost all groups events are superpowers. Endurance just for some health. CITT is a really fun card that I wasn't able to ever have the tempo to be able to play. Just if I had extra resources in hand that were awkward, I could just get a Groot ready, possibly do some more damage, and things like that. Helicarrier here, and then we had the Under Surveillance. And that's basically the entire deck. It's a lot of fun. It was a fun challenge. I'm hoping the next challenge we get next week is in Venom Goblin because these 2 villains are ones that I don't play a lot. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like down below. Tell me what deck you took this challenge on with, and if you were successful or if you won or weren't successful like I was. Technically I won, but I didn't complete the challenge. Just let me know down below. See you guys in the next one. Bye.